Surprise, surprise, fake meat is not good for us. Shock horror. All right, we're going to have a look at a few articles in today's video. So let's get straight into it. This one is from the New York Post. All right. So in advance, I'm going to apologize for the messiness that you're going to see on this website because it's just ad nirvana. If you like ads, this is the place to come. All right. So, our headline is Fake Meat Can Cause Real Health Risks. Experts call for caution amid plant-based craze. Okay, I wouldn't have put it as, I wouldn't have classed it as a craze, but apparently we're in the midst of a plant-based craze. Everyone wants to get their hands on fake meat, apparently, and the bad news, well, for them, or the good news for people who don't like this stuff, is actually there are some health risks. Okay, so let's go through and have a look. Hello, let's have a look. Okay, good for the environment, but what about your body? Firstly, not good for the environment. 4 to 25 times the amount of emissions to create the same kilo of fake meat as a kilo of real meat. Shock. Not good for the environment either. Not good for your body, not good for the environment. But we're going to produce it anyway because, why not? We can make some money. So trendy plant-based meats could be triggering health issues less frequently seen in humans who prefer to chow down on the real thing, a new study warns. Oh, shock. That canola oil is perhaps, and pea protein isolate and color may not be as good for your body as you once thought. Research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition compared the impacts of protein alternatives, scientifically known as plant-based meat analogs or PBMAs, colloquially known as garbage, to actual meat dishes. I don't know where that came from. Sorry about that. And the experts didn't necessarily like what they found. Well, they would like it if they weren't eating this garbage or wanting to eat this garbage. All right, so look at that. Looks beautiful, doesn't it? Not? No soy, no gluten. Oh, okay. No soy, no gluten, but loads of other junk. All right. During an 8-week period, or what is it? That plant-based meats may not be as good for you as you once thought, says a new study. During an 8-week period of analysis, it turned out that actual beef provided more protein than its imposter. I'm shocked. You mean actual beef that we've been eating for forever because of the fat content and the protein content contains more bioavailable protein than something that's been manufactured with some canola oil and I don't know, bee vomit or something. Oh my goodness, I'm shocked. I'm shocked that our body is better processing real meat than this concoction. Oh my goodness. While typically, I need to finish a sentence. While typically being higher in sodium, a problem for those struggling with hypertension. They might not be struggling with hypertension if they weren't eating this garbage in the first place. Oh my goodness. Okay. Also, PBMAs contain high levels of potassium and calcium, possibly triggering issues with blood sugar control in ways not observed among meat eaters. Again, I'm shocked. I am so shocked. Here was me thinking it was going to be good for us, and it's not. Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos and whoever else is involved in this, what are you guys doing? Get your heads together and get this sorted out, guys. This suggests that assumptions of health benefits from consuming plant-based meats may not be directly extrapolated to those consuming a plant-based diet, the researchers said. Well, that's part of the problem. We're going, well, carrot's kind of good for you, isn't it? Well, yeah, it's orange and it's got phytonutrients, and we're going, well, that means if we make something from plants, it's going to be good. Let's extrapolate that out to everything. Okay, so previous research found that plant-based diets overall have been found to show little health benefits to counterpart foods. Shocked. Shocked. I'm sure you're shocked too. You are shocked. In another study, veganism was found to launch the female libido up to 380%. Really? Really? Interesting. No comments about carrots at all. Okay. Don't automatically assume plant-based meats are a healthier option. You've been told. The New York Post has spoken. The medical news comes as well-known brand Beyond Meat experiences tanking sales. Let's just take a moment to savor that. Okay. Savor it some more. The company has been making attempts to cut fat from its products by 60% recently. So things are going bad, guys. Things are going really bad. How can we make it worse? Okay. While the jury may still be out, that hasn't stopped the likes of Bill Gates from giving meat alternatives a strong vote of confidence. Yes, he's been right on so many things. Good old Bill Gates, Internet Explorer, front page. Do I need to go on? I'm showing my age talking about front page, aren't I? Okay, I think eventually these products will be very good. Even though their share is small today, Gates told Redditors in a recent online discussion. Yeah, Bill, sorry, you're wrong again, buddy. You are the guy that made that. What was that Bob thing? Microsoft Bob? You're wrong about Microsoft Bob. You're wrong about Internet Explorer. You were wrong about front page. You were just wrong about everything. So what's making this any different? All right. So let's just go and have a look at the comments, shall we? Is it angry vegans posting, or is it satisfied meat eaters? Okay, David Jones. High levels of potassium and calcium can trigger issues with cardiac patients also. Bon appetit and RIP. Okay, Ernest Lemingway. Better for the environment. Right. Can we get a comparison of what and how many chemicals and how much land is needed to grow the crops going into fake meat to what goes into raising livestock? You might be horrified to find out if you aren't already familiar with agriculture. For Ernest. Okay, Fool Pointer Outerer. Why eat fake meat? If you want meat taste, eat meat. Don't eat some chemical goo molded into meat shape and prance around like you are so superior and saving the world. And if you don't want to eat it, shut up and let me eat it if I want to. Okay, and the reply, why are you so triggered by an article not saying any of those things? They are obviously benefits to fake meat products. Why don't you shut up and let people eat them if they want to? Please enlighten us. What are the benefits? If they're so obvious, what are the benefits? Please. A, they're not meat. B, they don't taste good. C, they haven't got any nutrition. D, they take up more environmental resources to produce. When looked at in context in their entirety. And E, you look like a tosser when you're eating them. Okay. Ernest Lemingway replies to Sheila. You didn't actually read the article, did you? It explicitly said there are little health benefits to PBMAs. In fact, they can be highly dangerous to the diabetic and those with hypertension, thanks to their high levels of calcium and potassium. Okay, this is fun. I'm going to read through a few more. That one dude, Soylent Green is people. Okay, Gadget, ha ha ha, take that vegans. Sheila, this is very poorly written article with a shamefully flashy headline that will ultimately deter people from making healthier food choices. Think I know what side of the food debate you're on, Sheila. That amounts to calcium, sodium, and potassium in one of these burgers is not enough to make headlines, people. For goodness sake, one serving has less than a banana of potassium, which can be good for balancing sodium levels and help people with hypertension. This is total trash publishing. Or, Sheila, or are you trash and you don't understand that nutrition is a really important part of eating? That's one of the things that we really need to get out of food is nutrition. Sheila. Okay. Prom night dumpster baby. It causes depression. DC. It gives me the creeps ever since it popped into... It's give me the creeps ever since it popped up in the cold containers with real meat in every store. Yes. Old Miss Reb says, duh, same stupid as required masking, hard pass and fossil fuels, vacuous. Fed up. Ha. Okay, well, that's it from the commentators in the New York Post today. And if you want to see an interview where I am shocked and my shock turns into laughter, check out this video next.